It's been quite a few years since Astro Phoenix, one of Yu-Gi-Oh's most popular characters in the GX anime, got new Destiny Hero support. The last time we did was was right around the time of the COVID-19 pandemic, where Burst of Destiny was released, and that set introduced us to Destiny Hero Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. At that time, DPE was a very powerful card, mainly because of the fact that it was a way to just completely disrupt your opponent, and because that Fusion Destiny was released in, I believe, Cybernetic Horizon. I believe Cybernetic Horizon. If I remember right, I could be wrong, but I believe it was Cybernetic Horizon. When we got Fusion Destiny in Cybernetic Horizon, fans kept asking why are we getting this card in a set like this when we're not when there's no fusion monster for it. Fast forward to Burst of Destiny, and DPE was born. DPE ultimately became so broken that Konami, several like within like two ban list formats, immediately limited Fusion Destiny to one. Nowadays, DPE, it's still good, but it's not as good as it was when it was first released, mainly because of the fact that there are more cards in the format that can easily out DPE in a heartbeat. Cards obviously like SP Little Knight and even also Evenly Matched. Although to be fair, Evenly Matched is a pretty easy card to out for the most part. But we fast forward to 2026, and for the first time since Burst of Destiny, we are getting new Destiny Hero support. Excuse me, in Konami's newest upcoming OCG set, Beyond the Brave. Now, I believe for us in the TCG, we are expected to get this set, I believe, sometime in the fall. I believe we're expected to get this set sometime in the fall later on this year, and there are 5 cards that have been added to the archetype. So I am not gonna waste any time. I am just gonna get straight into it because I can easily tell just by looking at this first card, this deck is going to most likely become the next Tier 0 deck when the set gets released. So we're gonna kick things off with Destiny Hero Death Dogma. Obviously, that's the OCG name. The TCG name will probably say something else. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure, but these ads need to stop. Thank you. Thank you. Give you another second to take a look at that. Seriously, guys, I hate these ads. Shoutouts to YG organization, but the ads have to stop. Seriously. There we go. Much better. Okay. Now that you guys have seen it 10,000 times, it's an 8-star Dark Warrior with 3,400 attack, 2,400 defense, and it says that it cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned from your hand or grave by banishing 3 warrior and or dark monsters from your grave. And you can only special summon this card once per turn this way. So the summoning method is vaguely similar to a combination of the old Chaos monsters, like BLS, CED, Chaos Sorg, and also Dark Arm Dragon, where with the Chaos monsters you have to banish a light in the dark, and with Dark Arm Dragon, you need to have exactly 3 darks in your grave, And in a manner of speaking, the summoning method for this card is vaguely similar to both. And even in Edison format at one, that is still a pretty crazy card. Even at one, absolutely insane. It does have two separate effects. The first one reads, if summoned this way, you can activate this effect. Inflict 2,000 damage to your opponent during the next standby phase. Second effect reads, once per turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect, which is as a quick effect, you can fusion summon one dark or warrior monster from your extra deck by shuffling its materials from your hand, field, and or grave into the deck. What did I say? DPE. This card is easily a one card DPE. 100%. This card is absolutely insane. This card is absolutely insane because all you have to do is just put what Dasher plus like I'll say a copy of Malicious, if you will, just as a random example, back into the deck. Excuse me. And you can instantly summon DPE right off the bat. This would be used as like a last, like, I wouldn't say a last resort, but as sort of like a last minute play going first. If you're going second, theoretically, yes, it could be really good, but this card is better suited going first because if you open with this card and you have Destiny Draw, that right there is instantly full combo, and you can go into your link plays, your fusion plays, and whatnot, and right as you're about to reach the end of your turn, you can go Dogma effect, ban it, shuffle Dasher and Malicious back into the deck. You summon out DPE, and because that you would have a second Malicious in grave, you would go Mally effect, banish the Mally in grave. You summon out the other Mally in the deck. You set your back row, pass your turn, and on their standby phase, you flip up Mass Change. You send Mally to grave to the grave, and you instantly can summon out Master or Dark Law right off the bat. And honestly, that's kind of a pretty cracked turn one board. Like that's actually kind of cracked. So and think about this, right? You on summon, right? If you special summon Death Dogma by banishing 3 warriors or 3 darks from your grave, you get to deal 2,000 damage to your opponent. So as long as you have a way to deal more and more damage to your opponent, if your opponent has 2,000 life points or a little less, this card essentially can basically threaten lethal, which is nuts. Absolutely nuts. Next up, we have Destiny Hero Doom Liege. That's if this ad would get the fuck off my phone. Thank you. And it is a 3-star Dark Warrior with 600 attack, 800 defense. Both of its effects are once per turn. The first effect reads, if this card is normal or special summon, you can target one monster your opponent controls, banish it until the next standby phase. Second effect reads, you can send one Destiny Hero monster from your deck to the grave, add one Clock Tower Prison or Clock Tower Prison City Dark City from your deck or grave to your hand. And you cannot special summon for the rest of the turn except Dark Heroes. So Clock Tower Prison City Dark City is the new field spell for the deck, which I will talk about here in a little bit. But this is basically Doomlord, but better. This is a better version of Doomlord, where with the original Doomlord, I believe you can. I believe the effect. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see here. Once per turn, if this card is in face-up attack position on your side of the field, you can remove from play one of your opponent's monsters. The player who used this effect cannot declare an attack this turn, and the removed monster will be returned to the opponent's side of the field in the same battle position during your second standby phase after activation. So that's basically Doomlord. That's actually the original errata from Enemy of Justice. The new version of it which is from the Speed Duel set from the Speed Duel Academy set reads as follows. Once per turn, you can target a monster your opponent controls, banish that target. You cannot declare an attack the turn you activate this effect. You must control this face-up attack position monster card to activate, and to resolve this effect, the banished monster returns to the opponent's field during your second standby phase after activation. So it's basically they just errated the wording, if you will. But Doomleash is basically Doomlord on steroids, where you banish where you can banish one of your opponent's monsters, and you can also foolish burial one of your Destiny Hero monsters to essentially terraforming a field spell to your hand. So it's basically it's how can I explain it? It's basically dimensional prison with a revival effect, if you will, and a foolish burial and terraforming rolled up in the one card. That's pretty much all there is to it at this point. That's literally it. It's actually kind of sick. Next up, we've got Destiny Hero Dreadnought Servant. I swear, these ads do not stop. See? My point exactly. The ads don't stop. Let's try this one more time. And there we go. Okay. So, Dreadnought Servant is a 3-star Dark Warrior with 400 attack, 700 defense. Both of its effects are once per turn. The first effect reads, if you control a Destiny Hero monster or a face-up field spell, you can special summon this card from your hand. Then you can destroy one card you control, and if you do, add 1 polymerization from your deck to your hand. Second effect reads, if you special summon a level 8 Destiny Hero monster, you can banish this card from your grave, target a card your opponent controls, place it on top of the deck. So not only is this a Cyber Dragon, it's also a trap hole slash MST. It's Fusion Sage, where you can add a polymerization to your hand, and not only that, but you also get to Phoenix Wing Wind Blast your opponent's card back on top of the deck. It's literally a Phoenix Wing Wind Blast in 2026. Excuse me, and it's weird. It's weird because Phoenix Wing Wind Blast does not see any play whatsoever in 2026, but it has seen a lot of play not only in Edison, but also in half format as well, which even by the standards of modern Yu-Gi-Oh, Wind Blast could potentially come back to the format because you are forcing your opponent to dead draw a brick, if you will. So theoretically it could come up, but who knows? Who knows? Next up, we've got Destiny Hero Dreadnought. Which is an 8-star Dark Warrior fusion with question mark attack, 2800 defense, and requires 2 level 5 or higher Destiny Hero monsters. And it says that it must be either fusion summon or special summon from extra by attributing 1 Destiny Hero Dreadmaster by attributing 1 Destiny Hero Dreadmaster. You can only special summon this card once per turn this way, no matter which method you use. And it has 2 separate effects. The first one reads, if this card is special summon, you can add 2 Destiny Hero monsters and or cards that mention a Destiny Hero monster's card name from your deck to your hand. Second effect reads, this card's attack becomes the total original attack of all other Destiny Hero monsters in your field and grave. Let me read that one more time because I could have swore I read that right. This card's attack becomes the total original attack of all other Destiny Hero monsters in your field and grave. Okay, I did read that correct. Okay. Imagine this. You have 10 Destiny Hero monsters in your grave, 4 on board, one of them being Dreadnought himself. This card's attack could potentially go up to 9,000, maybe even 10,000 attack, depending on the attack of those monsters. This card puts Destiny Hero Plasma to shame. And even Plasma was pretty busted, especially in Edison format. Plasma was pretty fucking crazy. Because Plasma is basically Thousand Eyes Restrict on steroids. That's literally all it is. Enough said. This card is going to be the new boss monster for the whole deck. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane, you guys. Holy hell. Not only that, but you also get to Rhoda out 2 Destiny Hero monsters to your hand. So it's double Rhoda with an effect that can ultimately threaten lethal. Think about that, guys. Think about that. Absolutely insane. Now we move on to the final card of the video, and it is the field spell that I mentioned earlier on, Clock Tower Prison City, Dark City. Which is, again, obviously it's the field spell, and it has 3 separate effects. The first and third effects, once per turn. The first one reads, if this card was activated this turn, you can add 1 Destiny Hero monster or a card that mentions a Destiny Hero monster's card name from your deck to your hand. Second effect, each time you special summon a level 8 or higher Destiny Hero monster, all warrior monsters you currently control gain 300 attack. Third effect reads, if this card is destroyed, you can special summon one Destiny Hero monster from your deck, and this is treated as a special summon with Clock Tower Prison. Okay, so instantly this card can help summon out Dreadmaster, and Dreadmaster is nowadays I feel like Dreadmaster is gonna be pretty busted, because when Dreadmaster was first announced way back when, I think in Enemy of Justice, if I'm not mistaken, it was actually kind of a crazy card. I mean, think about this. Think about this. Yes, I was correct. Enemy of Justice was its first printing. The last printing it got was the Legendary Hero Dex, interestingly enough. So, the effect of Dreadmaster, read as follow. Went as follow. When special summoned by the effect of Clock Tower Prison, destroy all monsters on your field except cards with Destiny Hero in its name. Afterward, you can special summon up to 2 monsters with Destiny Hero in their name from your grave. During the turn this card was special summoned, when a monster with Destiny Hero in its name on your monsters with Destiny Hero in its name on your field cannot be destroyed by battle, right? Hang on, let me see. Let's see. Dreadmaster. Here we are. Give me 1 second. Okay. Let's see here. If this card was special summoned by the effect of Clock Tower Prison, destroy all monsters on your side of the field except for Destiny Hero monsters. Then you can special summon up to 2 Destiny Hero monsters from your grave. During the turn this card was special summoned, Destiny Hero monsters on your side of the field cannot be destroyed, and all battle damage inflicted to the controller of this card becomes 0. During battle involving Destiny Hero monsters on your side of the field, the attack and defense of this card are equal to the combined original attack of all Destiny Hero monsters on your side of the field, except this card. So that was basically the effect of Dreadmaster, where Dreadmaster would gain attack. So and your monsters could not be destroyed by battle essentially for a single turn. This card, Clock Tower Prison City Dark City, can help help bring out Dreadmaster, which you can tribute Dreadmaster and summon Dreadnought right off the bat, which is absolutely insane. There is another card that I do wanted to bring up, and it's actually an alternate art, but this has nothing to do. excuse me. This has nothing to do with the Destiny Hero support. This is actually something different entirely. So the set Beyond the Brave has announced an alternate art of Fire Formation Tenki, which honestly looks really cool. I will give it that. It actually looks really cool. It's cool. It's basically Panther Warrior holding up two swords. Literally, it's holding up his own sword, and I believe the Salamandra's sword, which looks really cool. So I believe that's supposed to be in a special pack, I believe. I'm not entirely sure. But I mean, the new Destiny Hero support definitely is gonna be interesting to say the very least, because honestly, I never would have expected Destiny Heroes to get any form of new support ever. Like, we have not had new support since Burst of Destiny, but this new batch of cards, absolutely insane, absolutely crazy. Cannot wait to see if heroes will make their way back into the meta, but only time will tell. However, think about this: Dark Heroes, just a deck full of nothing but Dark Hero monsters using Destiny Heroes. I could see that. Destiny Evil Heroes. I can totally see that. I can totally see that happening. Possible? Absolutely. Bound to happen? Probably not. But you never know. And on that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more card discussions in the future, then be sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. All of my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out. Excuse me.